Hello guys, it's Felicity here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, instead of doing a video about like making some outfits or talking about fashion I like, I'm actually going to be doing a more informative fashion video because I have done like informative fashion videos in the past. Like I've done a couple videos on color theory and kind of like making better outfits and stuff like that, but I haven't really done one of these in a while, and I kind of wanted to do one today because I have a new topic to talk about, and that is skin undertones. Now I'm going to explain what skin undertones are in the next section of this video, but yeah, I wanted to do this topic because I just kind of find this kind of interesting, and I feel like this is going to help you guys figure out what colors look best on you. So, yeah, with that out of the way, let's just get into the video. So, what exactly is your skin undertone? So your skin undertone is basically just what colors naturally look good on you based on your skin tone. Now obviously you can wear whatever colors you want. Nobody is telling you what to do, and I'm not either. It's just that there are certain colors that are going to make you look better. On you. So there's 3 types of skin undertones, and those are warm, cool, and neutral. Now, I actually talked about warm and cool tones back in my video on Color Theory 101, which is an older video, so it doesn't have the best quality, but that will be linked in the top right-hand corner. So basically, warm tones are tones on the color wheel that lean more towards being red and give off more energetic vibes. So those colors would be like red, orange, and yellow. Cool tones are tones that lean more towards being blue, and they give off more relaxed tones. So those would be colors like blue, purple, and green. And then there are like some kind of in-between colors where there's like reddish purple, which is kind of like sort of on the warm side, sort of on the cool side, and then there's like yellowish green, which is again kind of sort of on the warm side, sort of on the cool side. But generally speaking, the cool tones are going to be the ones that are going to be more bluish, and then the warm tones are going to be the ones that are more reddish. So now that we have done a recap on what color tones are and what are the 3 types of skin undertones, let's talk about how to find out what type of skin undertone you have. For this section of the video, I'm going to do this in sort of more of like a online quiz format because I just think it's more fun that way. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some questions, and each question is going to have an answer that leans more towards being cool toned and one answer that leans more towards being warm toned. And you are going to select whatever option best describes like your looks, and then at the end I'm going to give you the results of which questions basically lean more towards cool tones, or like, well, what answers leaned more towards being cool toned or which answers leaned more towards being warm toned, and you are going to see how many answers you picked that were more that reflected you being like more warm toned or more cool toned at the end. So I think that, I don't know if I explained that very well, but basically just roll with me here. I don't know how well I explained that, but you'll find out as the quiz goes along, okay? So just hang in with me here. So yeah, without the way, let's just get started with the quiz. Okay, so now that you have finished the test, here are your results. If most of your answers leaned more towards being warm toned, then you are probably warm toned. If they leaned more towards being cool toned, then you are probably cool toned. But obviously not everybody fits into exactly one of these two boxes, so if you ended up getting some answers that leaned more towards being cool toned and some that leaned more towards being warm toned, then you are probably neutral toned, which means that you can wear both warm and cool tones and still look pretty good. And again, obviously, you can wear any color you want, but this is just kind of figuring out what colors are gonna look best on you. The nice thing about the color wheel is that every color on the color wheel is going to have variations to it. Meaning that if you're cool tone doesn't mean you only have to wear the cool tones on the color wheel, and if you're warm toned, you don't just have to wear the warm tones on the color wheel. Because every color within the color wheel has variations to the tone in it. So every color will have warmer variations to it, and every color is going to have cooler variations to it. So for example, the color purple, like with purple, there are some warmer tones to purple, and then there are some cooler tones to purple. So like there are some shades of purple that have more red mixed into it, so it's kind of brighter and more red, and those would be good if you are more warm toned. And if you are more cool toned, then you would like to go for kind of more darker purples that kind of have more blue mixed into them, because those are more cool toned and are gonna look better on your skin. And obviously, that goes for pretty much every color on the color wheel. So again, let's take blue for example. For cooler shades of blue, obviously you would want to go for more like deep or like royal blues, because those are more cooler tones. But if you want to go for more warmer tones of blue, you can take blues like aquamarine or like teal, because those have more green mixed into them, so they are more warmer. So yeah, and then that obviously that doesn't just go for blues and purples, that goes for every color as well. So again, let's look at red. There are darker versions of red, so if you are more cool toned, you might want to go for more darker and more like brick reds, and if you're more warm toned, you might want to go for more like warm or like very bright reds or like true reds. Okay, so the way I described this in the video with the difference between cool shades of red and then like warmer shades of red wasn't very good. I think a better way of describing it is that cooler shades of red are going to be shades of red that have more blue mixed into them, so they're going to be like more magenta, and then like shades of red that are warmer are actually going to have more like orange mixed into them. The example, like the image I have on the screen, actually shows it in a better way than I described it. So yeah, you can just ignore what I'm saying for this part of the video. So yeah. So yeah, basically there are variations to all the colors on the color wheel. So just because you're warm tone doesn't mean you just have to wear reds, oranges, yellows, and just because you wear blues, you are cool tone doesn't mean you just have to wear blues, greens, or purples. But anyways guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to consider liking and subscribing to see more content like this on my channel. But anyways guys, hope you have a great day, night, afternoon. Bye guys!